Hi everyone and welcome to Knife Rev. Today we're going to take a few minutes to look at the White River Backpacker. Alright, so let's go quickly through the specs. The overall length of the knife is 7 inches. The blade length is 3 inches. Blade thickness is about 1/8 of an inch. The steel is made out of a CPM S30V. The grind is flat and it does come with a Kydex sheath. Now this knife originally comes with a paracord wrap. I took it off because I didn't like it, but that's just my preference. There was nothing wrong with it. It's just, the way I want to carry this knife. I may wrap this around again sometime, but for now I'm just carrying it this way. But then again, it does come with a paracord wrap. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the build quality of the knife. I don't see any tool markings anywhere on either side of the blade. Also on the body, it's done very nicely. It is finished in kind of a stone wash finish, which is completed throughout the whole blade. Very nicely done. No sharp edges around the handle, and also on this deep finger groove, there's no sharp edges over there, so it's pretty comfortable. So overall finish of the knife is done very well. So let's take a look at the ergonomics of the knife. The knife originally comes with a paracord wrap, so it's probably a little bit more comfortable with it on for most people. For me, I just didn't need it because this is going to be a light duty knife for me when I go on my hikes, and it doesn't really matter if I have that on or not. So I don't mind having it skeletonized the way it's set up right now, because there are no sharp edges on the handle itself, and the finger choil itself doesn't have any sharp edges, so it's fairly comfortable. When you take a grip with the finger choil, it puts your thumb right over the jimping, which is a little bit aggressive, but it's not sharp, so it's not going to be a problem. It's fairly comfortable. I also like that they created a sharpening choil right here, so you can actually get to the whole blade and sharpen it and not have a problem when you get to the end of the blade right there. So that's a nice touch. So overall, the ergonomics for me are pretty good. I said this is a light duty knife for me. I carry it when I go backpacking. I've had it for about a year, and I have carried it as a primary knife at times, and it's done a great job for food prep and minor cutting jobs like cordage and some other things you may run into while you're out on a hike. And other times I've carried it as a backup, just throw it into the pack and do something with the primary knife, and if you need a secondary knife or backup, this would be excellent because it is very lightweight. So talking about being lightweight, let's take a look at the actual weight of the knife. Now obviously this is going to be just a hair lighter because it doesn't have the paracord wrap that it normally comes with, but it wouldn't add that too much weight. So we're looking at about a little bit, just a hair over 2 ounces, and it's a great little knife for just 2 ounces, and having a 3-inch blade, it's a great little companion for the trail. Now this would be just a little bit heavier with the paracord wrap and also with the sheath that it comes with, which is Kydex, but we'll take a look at that in a minute. So the knife comes with this Kydex sheath. Let's get this out of the way. And they finished off the Kydex sheath very nicely. It's got some very nice smooth edges, nothing rough, very well finished. It's fairly compact for the knife, and it is kind of a taco style, so it's just one piece folded over with these rivets. It does come with a paracord long enough to hang over your neck if you wanted to carry it as a neck knife, and I sometimes carry it as a neck knife if it's wintertime. If it's summertime, I just loop this apart around my belt and put the whole thing into my pocket, and you don't even feel it. So light. It also has this breakaway snap in case you wear it around your neck and you get caught up somewhere, you'll be able to break off easily. So the sheath is a very nice fit to the knife. If you put it in there, you just hear a slight snap, but it's definitely holding it very well, and there is no rattle, so it's a very nice secure fit, and retention on the knife is very good, so it's not going to come off, and the whole package just carries very nicely, very compact. So let's take a look at the whole weight, the whole package weight. just to get an idea. So we're looking at 3.35 ounces. So let's get that in shot here. 3.35 ounces. So that's pretty lightweight for a knife of this size. Yeah, granted, it's it's got no scales on the back, which helps. But really, if you're looking for a lightweight knife and a lightweight package overall, which you can carry and not going to even notice that you have it on, this is really a nice option. So I've had this knife for about a year, and at times on my hikes it's been a primary knife and other times as a backup. And I haven't had to resharpen it yet. I stropped it after using it. So the knife is still in pretty good shape. It's still pretty sharp. And it cuts very well if I do my part. So still cuts pretty well. The S30V is holding up pretty well. And you can see cutting paracord is no issue. So overall, a very nice package. So looking at the pros for this knife, for me, it's that it's so lightweight that you're not going to notice when you're carrying it. It either as a neck knife or in a pack or in your pocket. It's just so lightweight and easy to carry, and its ergonomically is very good for being a skeletonized knife and no sharp edges, so it handles well. And also the knife, for being so light, you're getting a 3-inch cutting edge, which is very serviceable for being out in the trails and doing a lot of different tasks. So also that it comes with a very nice sheath that you're not going to have to replace or refurbish or do anything to it. It just works the way it is, unless you don't like Kydex for some reason. The fit on it is really good, and the overall package is very lightweight and pretty compact, and there's no need for me, I don't think there's any need to upgrade. I think the sheath itself works very well with the knife. It's proportioned very well to the knife. If there's any cons to the knife, which it's not a big deal to me, because what you're getting when you're buying, is that it doesn't have any scales. But that's one of the reasons that I got this, because I wanted to really shed as much weight as possible and have something that I can carry that's very lightweight and not have to worry about having a bulky knife. This definitely fits that bill. It's very slim, slender, and like I said, with a 3-inch blade and the size that it is, you'll be able to do a lot of different tasks with it. So overall view of the knife is, for me, it's very positive. It's a lightweight knife, easy to carry, and definitely like the steel. S30V is going to provide you with a long-lasting edge and also prevent any rust issues that you may have depending on the climates that you live in. And having a Kydex sheath with it will provide a really nice compact package for someone that's looking for an easy to carry knife to go out backpacking or hiking, anything of that nature. So if you get a chance, check one of these out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. So again, this is the White River Backpacker. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.